Hi, comic book fans. Just before tonight's show, just a quick announcement. I have hit uh, 2,000 followers on YouTube. It's only taken 4 years. Um, but I'm really pleased. Thank you to all of you who followed me and who watch my videos. I am announcing a giveaway to celebrate 2,000 followers on YouTube. I am going to give away this. It is an amazing Spider-Man number 16 with Daredevil. It's probably a 2.5. It does have one loose page in it. It is all present and correct. The staples, other than the one page that's detached, are attached. Yeah, so it's a 2.530, probably worth, in my estimate, in current market value, around £200, maybe $250. So that is going free to one of my YouTube followers. All you have to do to get entry into winning this is to leave a comment on any video that I publish on Suddenly Comics channel this week. So this one you're just about to watch counts. So if you leave a comment and you are subscribed to my channel, then you will get an entry into that. That's not all. Every video that I publish this week, and I will probably do another two or maybe three, each time you comment on a different video, you'll also get another entry. So, and the draw will take place a week on Wednesday on the weekly Geekly Show. Thanks for listening. On with the show. Hi, comic book fans. It's a Monday night. It's Suddenly Comics, and we are the price variants. And as usual on a Monday night, we are going to look at Silver Age comic sales at Heritage last week, as curated by everybody's favorite Canadian. Right. Where are we going to start, Alan? I think it's a sexy one to start with.
Well, I hope so. That's a good way to start.
Always a good way to start. There we go. And I've been looking for this. We've had this on about 2, 3 years ago. I never see
I
it.
was shocked by this sale, actually. So there's this one is an interesting one. It's a raw copy of
Yeah.
Pussycat. Okay. Now, Pussycat has a whole bunch of really talented artists. It's not as sexy as people might think inside. It's non-nude. But it is campy. It's meant to be that way, right?
Yeah.
It has like Bill Ward, Bill Everett. Some really good artists are involved with this one, and it's got great art inside. Now, there's actually two versions of this book. There's a price variant, okay, a 40
Right.
cent price variant.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
the 40% price variant, there's like 1 in 50. It's like a 1 in 50 almost. Like it's
Yeah.
really rare.
Yeah. Nearly as
I
rare.
actually I actually picked it up.
Oh,
So I actually have the price
so you
variant.
got the 40-cent one.
I have both copies. The price variant is extremely rare, as I was saying, and I picked it up. They mislabeled it in terms of what it was. So I picked it up in a lot of comics and I got it for cheap. But yeah, I was pretty lucky. I almost sold it to, I almost traded it with Kyle.
Oh dear.
And
Yeah.
then I was like, hey, I noticed that the price was weird. And I was like, oh, maybe this is something special. I almost traded it to him for like 50 bucks or something. So yeah, but it's like, but this shows you how expensive. This is the normal version, by the way.
What I do notice on this is that the trim. Oh, no, it's okay. That's where the picture's appearing. And
Hmm.
this is Bill Everett.
It's Bill Everett. Yeah. That's why I think I said that, right? Bill Ward, Bill Everett. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you don't
It's
really
really,
associate Bill Everett with this sort of cover, do you?
no, no, I think this is a really cool one. Too bad it's raw. I think they overgraded it too. I think I would have graded this at a VG.
I've said this is a 6.5. Hmm.
Look at that scuffing. And look at the top.
It's all yellow. I agree with you, Alan.
I think this is a VG copy. You know, if that. I mean, it's a really scuffed up copy. Okay.
Yep.
It's a hard book to find, just so you know. But I would have graded this at a VG.
Right.
We'll
Okay.
we'll
Well, let's
we'll
have a look at
we'll,
it.
we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's a fine plus, but I don't think so.
Right. So what I did here is went to look at Fine Plus 6.5 and a graded copy. So last sold in the last year in November, a year ago for $383. So
Yeah,
this raw copy has sold
well,
for
for twice.
more.
Yeah, for double.
Yeah.
This was, and what is even that peak one? That peak sale.
$500 in January 2023.
So yeah, right at the tail end of COVID, basically.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so I mean, this book really outperformed, and I think they overgraded it, which is very common with Heritage. I actually just got like a submission back where I got a collection of comics from CGC
Oh,
from Heritage graded,
yeah.
and every single book, not there was no exceptions, every single book was overgraded
What by Heritage?
by Heritage. Yeah. It was like either 1 point or half point lower what I got as a grade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I think they overgraded this personally. And I would add like an extra $100 to the fee. Like, usually you got to pay that percentage thing, right? And getting grading costs, shipping and all that. So I'd add $100 to the price
Yeah.
for grading. And so I think this was a big sale.
It was a big sale.
Um,
Very big sale. So there must have been two people wanting this.
yeah.
We've got a record.
We got a record. And we got a real record. It's a very solid record. Um, and as I said, this is overgraded. So, you know, this is why you got to be really careful buying raw books, people. You know, because if you get this graded and it comes back a VG, you've really
Well,
overpaid.
let's have a look and see what the last VG sold for.
Yeah. And I'd like to ask the community, like, look at the picture that we showed. Look at the scuffing. What do you think the grade should be? And
Yes. Well, so
I
the
think
last VG sold last year for $300. So I think this is a $300 book, not a
not a
not
$800 book.
an $800 book. I mean,
Yeah.
if it was, well, if I'd even say six five $800 is $800 is too much. Um,
Hmm. And do they mention the price variant with this? Do they mention it in the notes? I'm just curious.
uh, no.
Yeah. The price variant is extremely rare. I think if it was a price variant, you would add an extra zero to that number. That's it's that rare.
What? So seven
It's a
thousand eight hundred dollars.
no, maybe not. Maybe half. Like I don't know how to do the math. Maybe 5 times more expensive.
Okay.
Because I was looking at them before, and it was about that. It was about 5 times. It was crazy. So when I picked it up, I was like, "Oh my goodness, this is insane! What I found here. This is a crazy book."
And Kyle nearly got it. If Kyle had got it, I'd have probably got it off Kyle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would have been a bad trade. Actually, there was two things in the trade that I almost messed up on. One was I was going to trade off like my doubles of cherry pop tart,
Yeah.
and I decided, hey, I might as well look to make sure that they're complete and everything's ready for you. They were all signed on the
Oh,
inside
on the
page.
inside cover. Oh,
I
that's
was like, oops, sorry, I can't trade you these.
Kyle nearly got a score there, but not quite.
He was a couple big scores off me. Could have been really bad. So yeah. But look at the census on this.
Yeah, 58.
58. Really hard book. I have a graded
What,
copy as well. So
what was the idea behind this? How many issues of this were there?
just one.
What the hell were they doing? Were they
I
trying to?
think they were testing out, like, this is a magazine format, right?
Yeah,
And I think they were testing out, sort of a kick at the can of doing Good Girl.
yeah.
Sexy Good Girl. Because if you think about it, at the time there was a whole bunch of men's magazines that were kind of like Bill Ward and other people were producing that were kind of doing well.
Yeah, and
Uh,
Playboy was doing a lot of cartoon stuff in there. Um,
exactly, like Annie Fanny,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Fanny Annie or whatever her name is. Um, and I think they were trying to leverage that, but it just didn't go anywhere.
yeah,
So Marvel, this is weird. It's a Marvel book too.
yeah, yeah.
It's such an oddity. But yeah, I thought it was a cool one to show, even though it was raw, a little different than my normal choice. But at least we start with a record.
We do
That's
start with the record. Right, next up, Tales of Suspense 47.
mm-hmm,
We have Iron Man in his original armor. That's
mm-hmm.
an early one. Um, what does it say in the notes? Origin and first appearance of the Melter, Bruno Horgan.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's
It's another one from the Oregon Coast collection. I think we had one of these last week.
okay. So yeah, interesting. So yeah, so this is like one of the rare like run of Iron Man where it's the gold books.
Yeah. How many of them were there before? How many did he have to go? Not many, was it? It was only about five or six.
Hmm. Yeah, it was actually more than that. I think it was 11
Oh, it
actually.
was 11, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, very nice. And it's in an 8.5. I
Or
mean,
maybe it was not, maybe it was I think it's so I think it's 40 issues 40 to 49.
yeah. That's, well, nearly 10 issues. Yeah.
Nearly 10. Yeah, 10 issues.
Right.
That would be 10.
840 sounds low.
Hmm. Yeah. And this one actually, oh wow, it's up. Is that one?
Yeah. So
Oh, so it popped up.
it popped up. So the last sale was 700, which was a low.
Hmm.
It's popped back by $140 from then, and
Okay.
that was only 3 months ago.
That's
Uh,
not too bad.
yeah. So now that's a respectable number, isn't it? I think that's a respectable price, actually.
Yeah, actually, if you look at the trend line, it's actually above the trend line. Like the ultimate trend line, if getting rid of all those peaks and valleys, the
Yeah.
ultimate trend line, this is sort of a little bit up on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Slightly.
Um, I wouldn't say much, but yeah, 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 yeah. Interesting. Okay, what's the census on it?
730.
Oh wow. Okay. But this was also got a bit of a pedigree to it. It's not a pedigree, but it's from the collection of.
The
If you look at it,
Oregon Coast collection or something.
Oregon Coast. Yeah. Okay. I have a few books from Oregon Coast actually.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's considered a true pedigree, but I think it's just a collection. Um, yeah, but that's kind of cool. That doesn't add much to the value I find. Like those.
Okay. All right. Uh, it is a Jack Kirby cover.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a cool one.
Well,
I actually have a copy of this, strangely.
two out of three of
Ah, it's very Kirby.
2 out of 3 of the small men have trilbies on.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. You know what's interesting? This kind of reminds me of. Did you ever see those True Vision comics that I showed, where they have the black border?
Yes.
And what they'll do is they'll make these sort of very vivid colors in the front foreground, and then very subtle colors in the background. Like see how the building in the back is just very it's like two toned, gray toned, and so it makes the foreground objects kind of pop out of the
Pop
page a bit
out.
more.
Yes, I agree. The Iron Man is popping out of that. It's sort of done quite cleverly. It's got a good.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a nice one.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, so that's a good one.
yeah. And next up we've got
We can
a
go for three for three. I don't know.
Go 3 for 3. I doubt this one's going to be a record.
No, this will be a hard one.
This is the first appearance of Black Panther.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four 52, which this comic has been suffering forever.
Yeah,
Uh,
I feel like this one's very underrated. Even when it was kind of hot, I felt like it was a bit underrated. I mean, Black Panther had one of the most successful movies in Marvel franchise history.
yeah,
And this is a 7.0 and it went for 800. Which seems for a Marvel character first appearance, that seems really affordable.
yeah, it does.
Um,
So, dear. I mean, I've never been a big fan of this cover, Alan.
I'm not either, actually. I think it's cool how Black Panther is popping out over over the mound. But I just don't like the mound itself. This weird, mechanical mound that he's
Yeah, I
popping
don't.
out.
Yeah, I don't like it that Black Panther is grey rather than I would have preferred to have
And
seen sky grey and Black Panther deep black.
one of the tricks that they would do in the Golden Age, when if you have a costume that is all black, it's actually the worst thing because it's black. It's just you become
Yeah,
a black blob, right?
yeah, yeah,
What they would do is they would use like a little bit of hint of purple to create the definitions. I I don't know why they didn't do something similar on this one. They have a little bit of the gray around the edges, but
yeah,
it's almost like it is almost a blob.
yeah.
You know, it's not a bad cover. It's just I don't know. It's something not quite
No,
done right.
I agree. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, Alan, it's bad. It's bad.
It's been bad for a while with this
Well,
book.
I know it's baddie. 840. Right. I think it's
And
got
the FMV is 1,000, so that's
yeah.
not a good
This
sign.
is the same price as it was back in 2015, Alan. So 10 years of this comic, all
In
the films, everything. This pop book is back at the same price it was before it all began.
a way, though, 2015, I think that's when Black Panther came out.
Uh, I don't think so. Well,
Like
these
the first Black Panther.
I don't think so, Alan,
Because
because
the second Black Panther came
well,
out
if
during
it did
COVID.
come out then, it had no effect on the sales price at all.
Maybe it was a little bit later. Maybe it was 2018. I'm not sure.
It's here. I think this is the first movie here in 18.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, it just as I said, this book is undervalued. I think it's just hasn't been performing that well for a long time.
No,
Um, yeah. And what's the census on it? I mean, I know it's a fairly high census.
it's a big census. 8234. It's part of the problem.
That's part of the problem. Yeah, right there. Yeah, when you have that high of a census, it's really hard to because you can always wait for the next copy.
Yeah, absolutely. Because there will be one
Um,
along any minute. Not like that other book where there was three in 20 years. There's
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16. So, I mean, I'm giving up counting. Looks like about 20 plus sales of this in this grade this year.
Wow. I mean, that's yeah. It's hard to maintain value when there's just no motivation.
No,
You want the book, sure, but you can wait. And this is one where you can really wait and get that good price. You know, why bid it up? You can just go to eBay and pick it up for probably the same amount. You know, so yeah. Oh well, it's a little disappointing, but
yeah, not
yeah.
good. Not good.
I actually like Black Panther as a character. Yeah, the book doesn't perform well.
Yeah, right. Tales to Astonish 1.
Yeah, I thought this was cool. This
Seems-
is just me finding something cool. I thought this was a cool book.
Yeah, we have had this before, Alan.
We've
This,
had it before, but I always thought it was a cool book. I always Tales to Astonish. I mean, it was a long run, and to see number one is kind of cool. in
Yeah,
my opinion.
it's a good number one as well. Uh,
Yeah.
with
Has
them,
that kind of King Kong look to it, where King Kong smashes through the big door.
or to me, it looks a bit more like Land of the Giants, whereas because that door looks like it's made for big people rather than little people, which means
Well,
the little,
do you remember King Kong
yeah.
where there's like the village the tribal people and then they had the big door for Kong.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yes,
It
yeah.
was kind of that's what this reminds me of. I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
And
Um,
who did the cover on this? Is this another Kirby?
this is probably going to be Kirby. Let's see if we can tell from the. Well, nobody's wearing a hat,
Yeah.
but I think
It has a Kirby-esque look to it with the small people and what does it say?
I would have. I mean, Jack Kirby and Christopher Rule cover an art, so he's done it with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kirby's probably drawn hats on them, and the other guy's taken them off.
Yeah, he's like, right. It's time to erase all these hats. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's a cool book. Beginning of the Marvel monsters, I should say.
Yeah,
You know, so kind of a cool one.
yeah. Night, night. I would quite like that for my collection. Right. 1,170, Alan. What do you reckon?
For a low grade though.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
four, five.
lowish,
Well, 4 5, it's mid grade.
mid grade.
Right. This has done nothing for
I think it's actually slightly up after the last sale. Is that the little uptick there at the end there?
yeah,
Am
it's
I
up,
mistaken?
up it's up 125 $35. But I mean, Alan, you know,
Yeah, based on inflation, no.
well,
But
even not based on inflation, it sold in 2016 for um 1162. So it's up $8 over 9 years.
yeah, it's not so good.
That's not including inflation.
Hmm. Not good. Well, I mean, it's still a cool book. Again, a lot of the Marvel monsters haven't really done that well. I think they are ones that will, long term will be good books. Look at the census on this. I don't think it's that high.
No, 255 is very low.
It's a low census, yeah.
Considering it's number one, and it's a Marvel number one. Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I mean you'd think it would be a little bit higher census than that. What was the last sale before this one? That's the last question I have on this one because I feel like it's up slightly from the previous sale.
it's up slightly. It's up $125.
Okay, so yeah, it's not too bad. So I mean, this book, did suffer, but it's kind of popped up a little bit, 10%. You know, it's not bad.
That's within margin of error. Right.
Yeah, at this point, yeah. All right.
Okay. Last book. It's a big one. It's X-Men 4, which we've had quite a
Mhm.
lot of times on the show.
I like this book.
Alan like
You
that's why I can always tell if Alan likes a book because we get it lots of times on the show. So I can tell you lots of stuff about this, which Alan's told me in the past.
Okay, so what are the keys about this book?
Well, so it's the first appearance of Quicksilver. It's the first appearance of the Scarlet Witch. It's the first
Yep.
appearance of these two here as well, I
The
think,
Toad, yeah.
and the Magician.
Is it the Vanisher? I'm
Well,
not sure.
anyway,
I'm not sure what his name
the
is.
other thing to notice is that the Scarlet Witch is not in Scarlet because she would have claimed
Yes.
Magneto.
And Magneto is actually, this is Magneto's second appearance. And it's the first appearance of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
You're right. Yeah. So it's quite a big key.
Yep,
Um, Interestingly, Alan, I was looking at they reprinted these quite quick. They reprinted in Marvel superheroes or something.
sure.
One of the reprint titles, and they had this as the cover, and the Scarlet Witch is in red.
Oh, interesting. Is
Yeah,
Magneto in red too?
yeah. But they
So
changed
they did
Scarlet Witch
did they
from.
contract? Did they look bad together or
So I think she was slightly different shades of red, but they'd actually changed her out of the green into the red for the reprint.
Oh, that's good in a way. It makes sense because her name is Scarlet Witch.
Not Vermilion. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. It's a nice copy. It's a
Six
6.5.
five. Yeah.
This should have gone for lots of money. Oh, I don't think it went for enough money, Alan. Two,
Didn't
three.
go bad. That's not too bad. 2,300
Hmm.
for a 6.5
Okay,
seems like an okay price.
all right. It's bobbling along.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like an okay price. I think they say the fair market value is 2,400. So
Yeah,
it's
it's
kind
just
of
about. It's
flat.
on FMV. It's on FMV, and if you look at the last sales, it's there. This one's bobbling along now. This has re-established a new level, hasn't it?
Yeah, at that 23 to $2,400
Yeah.
mark.
Yeah. Yeah. Which to me
Um,
is significantly up on pre-COVID.
yeah, actually, I was looking at that. I mean, this one actually has a good trend line overall.
It does, yeah. I would say this has been a good investment if you bought this one.
I
Uh,
mean, you have like three major characters that people kind of gravitate to. I mean, Quicksilver is a really cool character. Scarlet Witch is a really cool character. Magneto is a really cool character. You know,
yeah,
so so yeah, and what's the census? I think it's relatively high, like
quite
three
high,
thousand. So
high. 3.8.
yeah, I would have thought so. But yeah, I mean, the cool book. The X-Men, I think this is one of those books that will tick up a bit more once we get closer to like they're hinting that the X-Men are coming,
Yeah.
but I think once you get something that actually confirms that, where we see like a little X-Men trailer or something, you know what I mean?
Hang on, didn't we get Rogue and Gambit in the last one of the television series?
Oh, we got it in the television series. That's X-Men television series. So
Yeah,
yes.
we got them in the cartoon series, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the cartoon series is coming out again soon, I thought.
Yeah.
Probably I think the beginning of next year, I think somewhere. So I mean, I think the X-Men books have like that, I think they will recover. I mean, it's X-Men's been cool for a while now. When was the last time we had an X-Men movie? Was
Well,
it was it the one with the Phoenix? Was
oh,
that the last one? Or
oh,
Age of Apocalypse or whatever it's called?
past, but quite a long time, I think. 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. That's what I'm saying. It's been a while. And when things kind of fade out of people's memory, then they kind of fade in terms of value. So
Yeah.
I think this one has potential. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
agree with you. Right.
okay, so that's it.
That is it for this week's chaps. It's sort of meh, you know.
Meh, meh week. Yeah. Sorry. It is what it is. I can't control.
Apart from the slightly pornographic
It's
Bill.
not pornographic. It's just sexy.
Oh, sorry. Yes. What do they call it?
Good
Erotic.
girl. Good girl.
Good
Oh,
girl.
love.
Good
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
Girl.
yeah, yeah. Right. So apart from that, it's not really been that good a week. Yeah, a bit sad really. Hopefully one
Mhm.
day we will be going, yay!
Then we'll sound like we're really cool because we'll be like, oh, look at the hottest. These are hot books.
What's his books of the week? Yeah, one can only hope. Right,
Yeah.
we'll be back next week with another selection of comics from Heritage Sales that Alan has picked out. Maybe he'll have a theme, maybe he won't. Who knows?
I'll
Um,
surprise you.
Alan, well, before you go,
Mhm.
congratulations on your award. Or did you win two?
Oh, thank you.
Alan won the
I
best.
just won one. Just one.
Yeah,
Just
but it was
one.
a biggie. It was a biggie because it was the best live show award, wasn't it?
Yes, yes. Best live stream. Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations to Alan for that. I think they well
Oh,
deserved. He and
thank you.
Gentner doing a show on Monday nights where they show some of the most amazing comics. So yeah,
Mhm.
that was very well deserved. Um, yeah. Okay. Right. That is it for this week. We'll be back next week.